Did you tweet it? Oh, you did already.
All right. So what's up, everybody? We're here again with another episode on our podcast of the Chibi Girls. So I'm here with my lovely co-host, the Chestnuts Links. Go ahead, present yourself.
Hello, everybody. It's me.
Okay. all right. And
sorry, I'm an asshole.
And we have our amazing the king of the anime Twitter goat, Geo. Present yourself.
I'm a chibi girl today. Hello, everyone.
Exactly. He's our third chibi girls today.
we love to see it. We have just the best here from Twitter. We have Geo, who every tweet he makes, regardless,
I never miss
the
haters. When you say massive hate,
bro, every tweet you make, I swear, you can literally be like, man, I really like this scene, and people would be like, oh my god, Geo strikes again. I'm like,
they'd be like, didn't you skip Skypea?
Oh my god, yeah, the Skypea thing. But you set yourself up all the time. Like all the time you try to slide it in, you're like, that's why Skypea is bad, and everybody's like, you didn't even watch it, bro.
I don't even say that anymore because they just get genuinely so angry at it. It gets annoying. It's annoying, but it's like I know that I had like set myself up for that, so I can't get too mad at it. So I just troll it at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
So all I can do is troll it.
Listen, bro, it's funny. I'm excited. I feel like there's definitely going to be the Lucci takes. I'm ready. I'm ready for like the Lucci beats Luffy or something. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is probably gonna happen. But otherwise, but yeah, if you want to introduce yourself a bit, also for people like the people who don't know you, what do you do?
So I just post on Twitter for the most part. I have a YouTube channel as well, but I haven't been very active over there. I did do like a chapter reaction for I think it was 1101, was it? But I'm not very active on YouTube, but mostly I just be on Twitter for the most part. So I think anyone who's on One Piece Twitter probably has seen me at some point. I don't want to come off as like, egotistical, but that's where I'm at for the most part.
I mean, you're not wrong, bro. I remember seeing you like when I first started getting into like anime. I wasn't even a One Piece fan. I remember seeing your tweets, bro.
Yeah. Was it like did you get like upset at him, or were you like?
No, I was like, this is hilarious. This is so funny.
I just want to say, I hear an echo from his voice to.
Is it me?
No, not you. It's not you. I don't know if like his voice is too up from. Okay, that was because every time he talk, I don't know why it flashes on you too. It's so weird, but it's not you.
Oh, it's just. Do you hear? No, so do you hear an echo? It's just because my mic is weird.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Oh no, it's not you. No, it was a small, but now it's fine. Right, perfect. But yeah, so that's that. So everybody, we'll have Geo's links and stuff inside of the description, and if anything, you guys can just you all probably know him from Twitter. And he also has a YouTube channel, so I hope you guys go and subscribe to him because I think he's going to try to start be more active on here, right?
Maybe put some content, maybe, I don't
know. Okay. And I want to say also hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for coming to this episode. So today we are doing One Piece 2024 Final Saga Bingo Prediction. I throw a lot of words in there. So basically we're just going to try to predict what we think is going to happen this year. And we're gonna put it inside of a bingo sheet. As you can see on the stream, I have the bingo sheet on the left. We're going to like make our bingo sheets at the end, and on the right side of the bingo sheet, I'll have the a notepad that I'm gonna write our takes and our predictions. I'm going to like make the if you guys cannot see it, I can make it bigger. There's no problem. And also I want to say thank you, Caleb, for the $2 super chat. He says, Gio, we missed you at Brago's 2:30. Much love, bro. Oh, were you supposed to be?
Oh, is that Brago's top 30 the power scaling stream? I think that's what he's talking about.
Probably.
I watched that whole stream. I was in the one from last year, but I was in this one.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, okay.
Unfortunately, Geo decided to come with us, so
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Saga,
It's
we've already stolen him.
it's the cheaper girls era, bro. Like
would've-
it's
I would have had Lucci top 10 anyway, so
Nah.
they would have kicked me out right there.
well, I smell cap, but it's fine.
Huh? Yo, Zoro's not making it past Lucci. He may.
No, I know. No, wait. No. Lucci is a Zoro victim in the next chapters. Let's be honest.
Zoro victim.
If Zoro doesn't beat Lucci, bro, I don't want nobody telling me that this man is beating Big Mom ever again in my life. I don't want it to.
Oh my
even
God,
be-
That was
yeah.
such a crazy take.
No. Let's
The
not
Big
even
Mom
talk about.
needs to stop.
Yo, the Zoro kill Big Mom needs to stop, bro. It needs to stop. I swear, I was like, this is not April Fool's, bro. Y'all can do this joke now. Anyways.
Oh, that was Caleb Brown. I know Caleb Brown. I've seen him before.
Oh, really? He's super cool. I think that he's super supportive in a lot of like
He's in like all of our lives. He's great.
yeah, he's amazing. Oh my God. Yeah, Caleb said Chestnuts List is gonna be so fraudulent tonight. Yo, Caleb, mine too. We're gonna be on that stream.
What?
Wait, are y'all doing a power scaling stream?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're doing
so-
it like right after with Dax Sake. They're gonna have like power vision and stuff. Well, not like right after this. I think it's at like 7 at night. But there's gonna be like a stream
Ooh.
where it's like a top 30. Unfortunately, Mihawk is too weak to be on my top 30.
Nah,
so-
nah. He's on mine.
good.
He's on mine. He's on mine, but right after Shanks. But
Listen, bro,
Yo,
I'm gonna
after-
have Lucci, Buggy, Zoro all above Mihawk. It'll be ridiculous.
Ooh.
This
Is
is so
Zoro
funny.
already the world's strongest swordsman?
Listen, bro. Isn't that what? Who's that animator who said that, bro?
Henry. That was so funny. Oh, he was getting so much heat for that. But what's crazy is that I promise I said that like a year before, like 2 or 3 years before he said it, I think. And they did the same thing to me, but I think it's a valid theory. Like, what if Zoro low-key already beat Mihawk?
Listen,
there's
bro,
people who
Zoro
think
beat
that,
Mihawk.
but I feel like that's like very disappointing because first of all it would have been off screen, and second of all like there's like less anticipation for his dream and for him to like get like, why is he getting stronger now? Why is he having a hard time with other people? What, like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense like narratively wise, in my opinion.
Unless
You
the only way it makes sense is if Mihawk is a fraud. He was a fraud the whole time. It's like he
that's
was never as strong as we thought he was.
that can't be the case. Come on now, that can't be the case. But are you guys ready to start it off? So I didn't like think about like rules or anything. I think I can go one by one, and or if you really have like a take and you just remembered, like you can just say it as well. Before we start, also thank you Vexis for being a member for 2 months. Like the stream, join the Cheaper Girl Discord. Exactly, yeah, that's true. Like the stream if you guys love us, and also join the Discord link inside of the description of the video. And stay respectful. So, I can start with let me start with Chestnut. Okay, so Chestnut, give me one of your predictions.
One of my predictions that happens. I feel like the first thing, I'll start it off very easy. Saturn dies, bro. Saturn is dead.
Ooh,
That's a good guess. That's a very good guess. I feel like this is like
that.
this is the type of thing you're gonna be putting like near the middle because it's gonna be easier to do a bingo.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now, Saturn dies. Perfect. Okay. Now, Geo, do you have something?
All right, so this, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I posted it on Twitter. I want to say like maybe like 3 months ago, and I got a bunch of like backlash for it. But but mainly what people were saying is that like they don't think that Oda's gonna like take the story in this direction because he wants to end it like soon, I guess. But I think. Okay, so what it is, I think that Sabo is going to leave the Revolutionary Army. He's going to start his own army.
Ooh.
He's going to leave Dragon's Revolutionary Army and start his own like his own personal army. But he's going to have like the same goals as Dragon's, but he's going to be like have like a very different approach than Dragon.
Interesting. Like he thinks that like Dragon is just too
Like Dragon doesn't
stagnant.
Yeah, like
That
he
that
doesn't
would be
move.
crazy. Honestly,
I
that
would
would be
actually like
Yeah,
that.
it
crazy.
would be like two different like revolutionary armies that have like two different like ways of like attacking the celestial dragons. So
Mm,
basically, it's Sabo leaves the revolutionary army. And I think
that's
that the thing that would spark it is it would have to be something that happens to Koala, because you know how like with Kuma, whenever Jinny got kidnapped, Kuma was like being reckless, but he
mm-hmm,
never actually attacked the celestial dragons until like after he like lost his humanity or whatever.
mm-hmm.
I think that Sabo does the opposite. He like immediately he's like, Dragon, I'm not gonna like let you just like do nothing about Koala getting kidnapped or whatever's gonna happen to her. He's gonna like try to like immediately like go straight for them.
Oh my god, that's that. Yeah, honestly, I love that. I'm not even mad about that because I also think that Dragon, like, I wish he would move a bit more. I wish he would give us a bit
Yeah.
more. So that would maybe push him to be like, oh my god, like I'm losing somebody very important. So let me just. So
Honestly, even after Sabo leaves, I could still see Dragon doing nothing.
mhm.
He'd be like, oh, okay.
That would be
He'd
kind
just
of
be watching them.
crazy. And
Dragon's like
also,
pouring alcohol, bro, and
and
he's like,
just
yeah,
just reading the newspaper, like, ooh, Sabo's doing this. Okay.
yeah. And also, I want to say thank you, Vexus, for the 10 membership gifts. You're amazing. We love you. W in the chat for Vex. And everybody, if you received it, just accept it and have fun with the
Whoa.
emotes. This is so
W
cool.
W gifted.
Yes. All right. For my part, I have many, but I would say, okay. This is a wishful thinking, but I want Usopp to receive a power up in Elbaf.
that one's easy. Look at you. Look at you doing
We
the easy
started
one.
easy. Listen, we need to have a
Let's have to
lot.
get a
Like,
power up in
by the
Elbaf.
way, we can
I
have as
saw a
much as we
theory.
want, and we can just pick the ones we want.
I saw a theory. That you know how like in like Norse mythology they got like the what's Thor's hammer called, the Mjolnir or whatever, I think it's the Mjolnir. And
Mhm.
like throughout all of One Piece, Usopp sort of had the big ton hammer, like the 100-ton hammer. I heard that
Mhm.
Usopp's going to be the one to like wield Mjolnir, and that's going to like solidify him be like a brave warrior, because you have to be like a certain kind of person to like wield that hammer.
I have
And I
I have
think that's
missed that
his,
theory.
That's so interesting.
yeah, I think that is his major power up.
Mm.
I always find it fun that people predict that Elbaf is going to be Usopp's arc, the same way that they predicted Egghead was going to be Frankie's arc.
Oh
Um,
my, Frankie! Oda did Frankie so dirty in that kid.
yeah.
Honestly,
I
Frankie deserves so much more. Like, not just him. I feel like a lot of like Straw Hats are getting taking the backseat, and I hope that they shine like in the next arcs.
Yeah, like especially Brooke. I think Brooke
Mm,
was great in Whole Cake, but other than that, he hasn't played like a major role since. I don't think.
yeah. By the way, is this stream okay for you guys? Like, I know that you guys are not watching, but I wonder if it's okay for the others on YouTube.
Oh,
Because I can't see. I only see your comments, guys. So I hope that everything is okay. You guys are able to hear everything.
I'll check.
it's good for me.
It's fine. It's good. You're good, homie.
Cool, perfect.
The only
All right.
thing that's not good was your mid take, Hime. So easy.
Because wait, because Saturn dies is like, oh my god, it's like 5 brains, bro.
It may not happen. It may not. But Usopp definitely needs a power up at some point.
Yeah, I get it. That's for sure. But now we're back to you, Chestnut. So give me your prediction.
Interesting. I think that okay, so this is like my big prediction. Blackbeard will join the world government by the end of Egghead Island. Like specifically by the end of
I
Egghead.
love that. I love that theory.
I
I
love
love it
that.
a lot.
It's always been my thought that Blackbeard shows up to Egghead after everything happens, basically fools the world government into thinking that he tried to save Saturn, and like basically blames everything on Luffy and says Luffy is this big threat, I can take him out, and because of that, the world government allows him to join as a country. So big brain move
Yeah.
from Blackbeard.
The with that, like I've always felt like it's interesting. Like, have you ever noticed that Blackbeard's own crew calls him like an admiral or something like that? There's like one panel where
Mm.
they're like calling him like an admiral, and then Blackbeard. I don't know if he still wears this, but he would wear like a marine admiral jacket, but it's like all black. And I
He has
always
like the
found that
Commodore
interesting
shit.
because
Yeah, because they
yeah,
don't
and it's
call him
like,
Captain, they call him Commodore, which is very interesting.
oh, is it Commodore?
Yeah. They call him Commodore, which is like it's another like Navy term where it's like they don't call him Captain. Like Luffy,
Yeah,
I know they are all of them say Captain, but like for Blackbeard, they specifically call him Commodore.
it's like Blackbeard thinks he's like his own government. Like he's very interesting, and also to where he has like a black marine cape coat, and it's like how like the admirals all like the Logias that like match their cloaks or whatever, and he's like the darkness Logia.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it so much. Yo, imagine it's like
Yeah.
Black Clover and like Blackbeard can give his darkness power to everybody. It's like, everybody's like, I'm darkness now. Like super edgelord.
That'd be
That would be
hilarious.
kinda
That could be his awakening.
That actually would be cool if he could like give like portions of negation to his crew members, like as his awakening.
Imagine that with Gear 5. Luffy could just turn all the Straw Hats Gear 5.
I had heard that. I feel like that'd be very fun.
Yeah, I saw that.
If like everybody could do Gear 5, but if Blackbeard could do the same thing and give everybody the powers of negation. So it's like
That would go
negation
so
versus
hard.
imagination. That'd be sick.
No,
That would be
honestly,
insane.
it would be sick.
That's like a final fight for the series. Like Blackbeard's whole crew Darkness versus all Luffy's crew Gear 5.
That would actually be super sick.
And that is why I think that it's important that before it happens, everybody gets the power up that they need. Because right now, like let's not kid ourselves, they're not strong enough to go against the Blackbeard pirates. Like some of them are. Some of them are, but I'm sorry, Usopp can't go against anybody. Like even like
True.
Chopper, Frankie.
I don't know. I feel like Usopp would body Van Augur.
I don't think Usopp doing anything to Van Augur.
I
think he's a Van Augur.
I think that's a very wishful thinking, honestly. Like I okay, listen.
Maybe not. Usopp got durability though.
I mean, I guess, but that's not enough, you know.
He doesn't have this. Yeah. He doesn't have the speed or the or any of like the reaction speed to go up against Van Augur right now with the warp fruit. Because we have to remember, like Van Augur got like a considerable boost to the point where he was making like Law like on edge because Law couldn't figure out where he is. So I would say that Usopp needs to have, if not a speed increase, a way to have his projectile speed increase so that he can hit people who are warping, and then also get his observation hockey. Once he has his observation hockey, I think it'll be a better matchup.
I think he needs like Future Sight or something.
Absolutely, yes. I would agree.
Yeah, no, I mean, he already has it. He already has it. He just doesn't know how to use it correctly because we saw him use it in Dressrosa when he was like using his slingshot against Sugar, and he saw a different future, and he like he readjusted himself. Like so, he has it, and we also saw it in Film Red. I mean, it's even if like the film is not canon, the skills are. So we just need him to like work on it, and I think that's what's gonna happen in Elbaf.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if Yasopp's there, he can give him. He could be a dad for once and do something with Usopp.
Yasopp is seeing is smelling Usopp and is just like he's changing continent, bro. He's like, nah, I'm not about to be a father, bro.
He's hiding. He's literally running away from him.
He's like, fuck that shit. But yeah, we're at your turn now, Geo. So another prediction.
Okay. This is a very long shot, and I don't think it's very likely to happen. But Lucci unlocks Conqueror's Hockey. That's my second theory. And the reason why I believe this is because Lucci has always been like Lucci and Luffy have always been like clashing, throughout the series, and I think that they're not equals in strength, but they've always been like around the same area in terms of like what's the word? Like Lucci's he's like what's it, protege? Is that the word? There's a word for they use for Lucci. I can't. It starts with a P. I can remember it.
He's a prodigy.
There it is, prodigy. Yes, he's he's a prodigy of the Marines, and I feel like he has the skill to unlock conquerors. And I would love to see him do that.
Listen, the thing is, no matter what he unlocks, I don't see him providing anything new to the story or progressing any further
Oh,
from being Zoro's opponent.
so you think after egghead, this is the end for Lucci?
I would assume so. I don't think Lucci's making it off the island alive.
What?
Personally, listen. Personally, I think that a lot of the CP0 agents won't have a good fit in the final war arc unless they are completely against the world government. Like you could have them as like certain matchups or to help like the revs. So unless they would be turncoat, I don't think so. I would say that Kaku has a good chance of surviving if he turns on the world government, but if he doesn't, I don't see them coming off the island just because I don't see like what would they actually like bring to the final war? Like who would they go up against? Because I feel like another Luffy versus Lucci would be like weird to have. Also, you put El Lucci.
I will write it correctly. I'll write it correctly just for you.
Respect
Just for
Lucci.
you. All right, but I want to say thank you, Frank, for being a member for 1 month in the Hime Holy Nights. He says, "Happy New Year, Chibi girls! Red Bull sponsorship when? Yeah, Red Bull when? When Red Bull when? I have a plenty of place I can put the fridge. Anyways."
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, but that's good. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I hope it happens for you.
Too out of the realm. I feel like if it would happen, it would happen in
egghead. Gio, you better pray Zoro doesn't kill him. Zoro is not killing Lucci. What's going on? That's not happening. Oda's not going to kill Lucci. He doesn't like killing his characters. Especially when they're a prodigy, you know? Like think about it. Who was the original Kaido?
The original Kaido? Wait, what do you mean by the original Kaido?
Like who was the first character to really push Luffy like to that level that Kaido did?
I mean, it's true. No, I'm gonna give it to you. Lucci was an amazing villain in Enies Lobby. Like he was crazy. Like he pushed Luffy to his limits. It was crazy, you know. But the thing is, like, unfortunately, like, you know, Luffy just like his growth was exponential, and Lucci's growth was like he also, like, you know, he got better, but he's just not at his level anymore. And they're showing us that he is at Zoro's level. He's at the first commander level. Like even himself, he said, "Well, I guess, you know, like even Zoro told him,
he's on
like,
admiral level."
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he's admiral level.
That's crazy. That's, you know, I'm a firm believer that admirals can be as strong as Yonko and even stronger than Yonko. So I'm not the right person to ask this question.
Yeah, I don't turn it into a power scaling stream.
But listen, we'll have to see. But even, like, you know, even Zoro told him, like, you're not strong enough to go against Luffy, and he told him, well, I guess, like, the first hand of, like, a Yonko is enough as well for me, like, you know. So in other words, so like he knows that he is at that level only now, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, now me. Okay. Wait, let me think. I think I would go with okay. So we're going just to make sure. Are we talking just about 2024 and nothing after, right? Just to make sure things clear.
I think so.
I would go with I mean, this is also an easy one, but Blackbeard versus Shanks, and Blackbeard wins.
Blackbeard wins.
But
I think it's possible.
I do not think that Shanks dies. I think that Blackbeard wins, but Shanks survives. So I can like write it down if needed. I think that Shanks will survive, but Blackbeard will win.
Okay.
That's happening.
Yeah, because I think, didn't Oda say that, I think at Jump Fest that he said that two big characters will clash, some of that? So he said this person, you know, he'd be really vague. This person and that person will, something like that, will butt heads.
Yeah, and everything, and it's gonna be super surprising.
Yeah, like you're not gonna expect who comes out on top, something like that. But who knows? It could have been Lucci. Like we're not really sure who it could
Oh
have been.
no, it's not Lucci, bro. He wouldn't hype us up for Lucci. I'm sorry to say this.
What?
I'm
Yes,
saying
he
there's
was.
gonna be a very interesting outcome to Lucci versus Zoro, bro.
Mm-hmm. Lucci unlocking Conqueror's Hockey.
That's what it
Showing
was.
Zoro who the real beast is.
Yeah.
Listen, I think that would be very funny if like Lucci just like completely destroys all the Straw Hats, comes back, is like, all right, we already got them. They're all captured, and that's the end of the series. Lucci won.
Y'all are reading
That
the
was
fan fiction.
no. He puts
Then
them all
Lucci
in
finds the
Impel
One
down,
Piece.
and Zoro has to break out.
Yeah, and everybody in the chat, by the way, if there's like any sort of spam or disrespectful things happening, the mods are gonna mute you guys. So I'm just telling you. Perfect. But yeah. So now let's go back to Chestnut. Tell me, what is your prediction?
Hey, I guess my prediction, since you brought up Blackbeard versus Shanks, I don't actually think that's gonna happen yet. I think that what's going to happen is that Shanks is going to face Emu. It may not be this year, but
Ooh.
I think Emu versus Shanks is gonna be far more interesting. Because we haven't seen much of Emu, and because we know how strong Shanks is, I think if we get Emu triumphing over Shanks, it'll be far better to see kind of what the strength of Emu is and how much needs to go.
Not
Shanks
bad.
would have to die after this, so I would see Emu versus Shanks shaking the world. But I would also have to assume that Emu comes into the limelight first and actually like presents themselves.
We get like a like reveal of how they look. Is it a guy or a girl? Do you know? I heard it's a guy because of
We
the
don't
voice.
know. Okay, so people are translating the words, and sometimes they're saying that it's a guy because of like the pronouns they use and stuff. But we can never be sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like apparently, like,
I hope it's a
Emu
girl, to be
uses
honest.
like.
Me too. It would be so
I
cool.
think it is. I mean, when you look at it, it looks just like the High Priestess. Like there's like a ton of feminine symbolism. Like literally a huge long dress. We saw them in like a butterfly, like flower conservatory.
Even yokai.
I think that like Sandman, yeah, but Sandman was like, oh well, they use king in order to mark Emu, and therefore Emu's a guy. But I was like, yeah, but Big Mom also says that she wants to be the Pirate King, and Big Mom uses like masculine pronouns too.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's actually a great point.
So I was like, if Big Mom says that they want to be the Pirate King and uses like I think she uses not Watashi, it is Orewa. Like she's used that before, which is a masculine pronoun. But it's like we don't say
That's
if
what
Big Mom
Luffy
is a dude.
says. I think he says that.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I don't know how it goes.
Pronoun like use is weird in One Piece, so probably is a girl.
And maybe we don't know. Maybe also she, he, whatever doesn't want people to know that she's a girl, and like she likes to use like manly pronouns. So she's just like a neutral figure, maybe a neutral figure or something like that. I don't know.
Do you remember what Kuina said? Maybe that's why Kuina had like a whole thing with that. Where she,
I remember.
But then if Emo exists and it is a girl, that would completely counter Kuina's whole thing, because it's like, look at who's at the top of the world, you know?
Yeah. I want to say also, thank you, Jose, for the $2 super chat. Epic Kimi prediction next. Dragon does something. Listen, that's you know what's crazy? As like simple and easy this may look like, it may not happen. But also, Lord Vegeta, thank you for being a member for 4th month in the Hemus Angel. Sorry I couldn't make it, ladies. I'll be in chat though. What's good, chat? Like the stream or I'll destroy your planet. Anyway, another year to look forward, and I'm here for the whole ride. Cool. Thank you so much, Ragnar. You're the best. But yeah, that's very cool. Shanks visit Emu. I'd be down because it would introduce us slowly more to Emu. You know. It would break the ice, and the only person who can actually get into contact with Emu, like the most likely, would be Shanks. So I can see that happening. Okay, well, we're back to Geo.
All right, so this is a very safe prediction, and I think this is extremely likely to happen. So it's not even like I think it's just very likely, and that's just Yoroj showing up in the story and playing a major role. because he is the Yoruge is the final supernova that we haven't seen yet after Bonnie. And if Egghead does end like this year, I think it's going to go straight to Yoruge because he's like the next. He's the final supernova that we haven't seen yet. So whether that's an Elbaf or like whoever that is, I think that just like Yoruge, the story playing a major role.
I'm super down. I love him. I love his concept.
I think Yoruge comes back.
Me too. We need to see Yoruge. Like now, he's the final supernova. The hype for this character is through the roof. You know.
I think it will be the perfect time for him to come back because like now we have a lot of questions. Oh wait, why can't I see her? Yeah.
Let
me just put her back. Cool. Sorry, no, nothing. Back, you're back. All right. So the thing is, I think that it would be perfect for him to come back in the story now. Because now we're questioning, you know, Lunarians, Buccaneer, and stuff like that, and like he is a special race. Like we don't know where he come from, what he is, etc. So I think it would be very cool. Yeah, but the thing is, like I feel like he's like I don't know. I might be wrong, but I feel like he's a mix. But I might be wrong again. I might be wrong. And I think that his power also is super cool. And I think there's a reason why Oda didn't like put too much accent on him back in the story before. And now he's gonna play a big role. And I'm also like I told people like people should get stocks for him when I was making like my four
I saw that.
Post. I was like Yoruge is probably gonna come back too.
And then the fact that he's always smiling too, like that has to have some significance, especially with like all the Joy Boy stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then I saw a theory. I think it might have been by Dak Sake.
This is like super interesting, bro.
Yeah, I think it might have been by Dak, where it was like Yoruge. He comes from a clan of people who like worship Joy Boy. There's the sun god Nika.
Ooh.
Something like I think it might have been Dak who I watched that from. But I saw a really great theory about that.
I think Dak did make a couple. He made a video on Rouge, and then he also made a video on like Enel coming back into Elbaf.
Ooh, Enel, that's another one.
Yo, honestly, I'm telling you, I know 100% Ellen is coming back to the story, but I do not think it's gonna be this year. I feel like Enel's gonna come back like near the end. Like I don't know, maybe not now. I just don't feel it now. Also, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. There's a video I saw where like. It was these guys on YouTube. I guess somehow they were able to like interview Oda, and they asked him about Enel coming back, and Oda just laughed at it. Like it was really interesting because I don't know if Oda's aware of the meme with Enel, but he just laughed at it. Really
he probably knows. But I feel like it's it would be okay. Wait, before I continue, I don't want to forget the super chat. So Yo Clicks give us 5. I don't know. Is that euro? What is that sign? What is that? No, that's
I think it's a euro.
Is it?
Oh, is it pounds?
Pounds?
It might be pounds or euro.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it berries?
To berries. Okay, I'm just gonna say pounds, but 5 pounds from Yo Clicks. He said Shanks will forever be greater than Mihawk. I really hope Emo is a female. It will be a nice change to have a female final villain. Listen, Yo Clicks. First of all, thank you so much for your super chat. It's your first super chat, as I'm seeing. And listen, I hope that everything you're saying is true because I agree with you. Yes. Everybody says it's pounds. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm currency challenge. Perfect.
Currency challenge is crazy.
But yeah, no. We were saying like about Yoruge like coming back and everything. Yeah, I'm down. Super down. I forgot what we were saying, but I think it's my turn. Yeah. So now that we're talking about like characters coming back, I think that Moria's coming back.
Ooh.
Moria.
Because
interesting.
Okay, so my big thing. I'm not even like a big Moria fan or anything. Okay, my big thing about Moria is that like Oda never hints about somebody for no reason. Why would he talk about him at Hashinosu and like make it clear like, oh, Moria is imprisoned here and you know what is her name, the pink haired girl?
Perona.
Yeah, Perona saying to Kobiu, can you like, you know, help him escape, blah blah blah. So I think that this is just a hint of like, oh, Moria's coming back to the story, and he has, honestly, let's be honest, his devil fruit is pretty cool, and I think that if he
it's very powerful.
Yeah, if he gained back his will to fight, a bit like Buggy, you know. If he gains back his will to fight, I think he can become stronger, and I think it would be wasted potential, like if Oda doesn't do anything with him. And what if he awakens? Like his devil fruit would be broken, in my opinion. So I think he's coming
and
back.
then like and then like on top of that, remember the world government was like personally interested in his fruit to where they had Doflamingo try to like kill him. And then I remember Doflamingo had a line where he's like, someone from above wants your fruit. And I think it could have been like Emu specifically. And then Emu failed to get it, and now Blackbeard has a personal interest in it to where he was able to lure Moria out with, you know, Absalom. And Oda could literally pull like a Edo Tensei with Moria's fruit and just bring back like a bunch of dead characters for like the final saga. Have like Whitebeard, Roger, just like the ridiculous characters, just bring them all back with Moria's fruit.
I hope they don't do a Naruto, just because I don't think I could deal with another Naruto.
That would be hilarious.
I don't know, bro. Another Naruto, bro, where they bring back everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that, bro.
Imagine the psychological damage would do to Luffy. He's like, yo, here's Ace. You really want to fight me? You want to fight Ace?
I could see that being like cool. Like it'd be really interesting to have like certain characters come back in. But I also feel like it opens up the way to have like I feel like it would ruin it if they were like back, like unless they like if they're zombies or whatever, like I think that's fine. Like if they're just zombies with their body and it's like that. But if they're gonna bring it back again where it's like, remember how they like ruined Asuma's death by like just bringing him back, and it's like Asuma's back, have another thing, Shikamaru, it's not like he already went over it or anything, and had everything to it. It's like I just hope they don't do that, because like imagine they ruin Whitebeard's death, and like Whitebeard had like the best ending, and then they bring him back and he just like gets one-shotted by like Nami. I'd be
no,
like,
I'm dropping the series. I'm dropping the series. Like I'm sorry, but this disgusting.
One-shotted by Nami is hilarious.
That's crazy. And I want to say we had Cross in the chat. What's up, Cross? But also we have also a super chat from YoClicks again, £5. I have it right this time. Can we get some Admiral Slender going? Also, Kobe is such an ass character, really disappointing so far, nowhere near the expectation I had for him.
Whoa.
So you are wait so listen, I am, maybe you guys don't know that I am not an Admiral fan, but I am an Admiral defender. I defend the Admirals with my life. On Twitter you can go check. I'm super unbiased to them, so I'm not the right person to slander the admirals. I don't know if Geo, do you hate the admirals? Maybe you can slander them. I cannot slander them.
I consider Lucci an admiral, so I don't hate them.
Oh my gosh, I can't. So D member for 4 months in Hime Darling, he says, I want to see Hime cry in 2024 than the usual. I think he's talking because I don't cry when I read chapter reviews, and I don't know why. It just doesn't happen. So listen, I might not have a hard bro.
I think did you read the spoilers for the Kuma chapter? Which one was that? I know.
Yeah.
See, I feel like if you read that without any spoilers, you would have cried.
No, because okay, that's the thing. I would cry if I was alone to these type of things, but when I'm on camera or in front of people, I don't know. There's like a coping mechanism that comes, and I like it stops me from crying. Like, because also we have Chestnut who's like more into crying than me. So like we can be too crying.
You cry at the exact moment that I almost did. It's that something about that Kuma running kind of got me.
Yeah. So I'm just I look at Chestnut and I'm like, are you okay? And I'm like, do you want me to continue reading for us?
He may treat me like I'm a child, bro, and it's ridiculous. I am a grown adult.
But also, you super chatted. You super chatted $2. Lucci will unlock conquerors. Oh my god! Listen, what?
Oh my god!
This is crazy, and also
you super chatting just to get his thing.
This is crazy, and also we have Terrence Matthew who super chatted 10. He said, "I always hated that they made Luffy completely immune to lightning, especially since rubber is a very limited insulator. Because Luffy beats someone way more powerful because he's immune to his power." So that's the thing. Okay, So the big thing is that it's normal that at the beginning of the story, Luffy would have never won against these opponents if he didn't use a weakness or like or something, something that could go in his favor. Otherwise, it's either that or Oda would have to make them super weak, and we wouldn't have wanted weak villains. So that's why Oda had to do that. Otherwise, it just wouldn't make sense. Because let's be honest, Luffy would have never won against Enel if it wasn't because he was made out of rubber, no?
Yeah, Enel would have bodied him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a low diff. That's why I just skipped the arc. I don't got to worry about it.
Your Chris is like groping Lucci with my goats. Yeah,
Oh my
but yeah. So I was the last one. So yeah, Chestnut, go ahead.
Oh, that was crazy. He said, Geos.
What?
That's why I
What?
just skipped it.
Oh wait, I skipped.
Geo really be setting it.
Wait,
No,
What
no,
happened?
Geo. No, because Geo, you literally are like, yo, like, yeah, that Skype is garbage. That's why I skipped it. I'm like,
Yeah, don't super chat that.
oh my
wait,
god, that
wait,
was
we received-
hilarious.
I
Wait,
love
wait.
Skype, yeah. Whoa,
Listen.
W20 don't know.
Yeah, but I just want to say before I say the super chat, you should definitely read it if you don't want to watch it. Read it. I think that it's a way better read than a watch, and I think you would actually enjoy it if you read it.
I'm gonna wait for Wit to remake it.
Oh my god, that's gonna take. Oh, talk about procrastination, bro.
Toei and Oda did not cook.
Yeah, oh my
I'm
god.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But also, thank you, Crows, for the 20. He says Zoro is fighting Shanks, and Mihawk is the strongest swordsman. He said swordsman 2 times. So first of all,
Zoro's big Shanks.
Zoro is never in his entire existing fighting Shanks because it just narratively makes no sense. Like in which context would Oda put Zoro versus Shanks? If anything, he would put Shanks
Zoro's
versus.
the main
I got a
character,
counter.
bro.
Yeah, listen.
I got a counter that he made.
Go ahead.
I think that Zoro fights Shanks on site the moment he sees him. And I think it's simply off the strength of the fact that Mihawk and Shanks were once rivals, and Zoro want to like test his distance against the Yonko because that parallels what Mihawk did to White the Marineford. He was like, Mihawk was like, I was
treatment.
just test the distance between me and you. Like, you're an emperor. I'm just a warlord.
My big thing with this is that Zoro knows that Luffy respects Shanks and Luffy loves Shanks. So Zoro respects his captain, so he wouldn't do that to his captain. Unless, like, Shanks ends up being, like, a traitor who's, like, using Luffy and who's on the wrong side, like, which is not looking like it at the moment. You see? So that's my biggest thing. It just makes no sense with personality-wise for Zoro to, like, fight him for no reason. That's my problem. You see? What do you think? Do you have something to say about that, Chestnut?
That is. Listen, bro, it makes sense if you think that Zoro is the main character of One Piece. If Zoro
Which
is
he's
the main
not.
character, it makes perfect sense. Exactly.
He kind of
fan
is the
fiction.
main character a little bit.
I love
my
the fan
God.
fiction. I think that it's amazing.
Oh my
The fan
God.
fiction is
Y'all need
truly wonderful.
copium, bro. Y'all need
Let's
to
be-
get
let's
off
be
that
honest,
copium,
Zoro-
bro.
I think all the Straw Hats are main characters.
I mean, in their
I
own
don't
way,
think,
but
like-
nobody's like replacing Luffy. Like this is, I'm
It's
sorry,
the main
nobody.
group.
Yeah, don't read the most recent. Don't know.
But first, before I have Clicks who sent us £2. He said, "Is Kuma written better than Naruto?" Yes.
Of course, not even.
I personally
Get that
think
Mickey Mouse
Kuma.
Naruto pad.
I personally think that Naruto. Okay, so this is my take on Naruto. I'm gonna try to make this quick. My big thing about Naruto is that like it's an amazing show. I love OG Naruto is like my favorite. Like I also love Naruto Shippuden, but I just love OG Naruto better. But my favorite character in Naruto is not Naruto, and there's a reason why. It's because I feel like Naruto throughout his whole evolution inside of the series, he only gets stronger, but he never deals with his trauma, with his emotional baggage. I don't know how you say this in English. Yeah, he never deals with his trauma. He helps
Like
everybody
baggage.
around him. Yeah, he helps everybody around him deal with their trauma. He helps everybody, like he talk no jutsu to everybody, but he never deal with his own problems. And we can see them even translate into Boruto as well. So you sit there and you wonder, like, is this character developing emotionally as well, or just becoming stronger? And this is my big problem with Naruto. That's why I don't think he's the best written character in Naruto. If anything, I feel like there's way better written characters in Naruto than Naruto himself. That's my big thing about Naruto. And I'm just gonna say the last you clicks super chat, which is a $2. He said, "Geo, stop waffling, you goofy ass." Anyways, but yeah. What do you guys think about
Why'd
that?
you read that?
Wow, Hime, shake my head. Listen, bro, just allow Geo to think that Lucci is an admiral, bro. And then when he dies on Egghead, we'll be like, damn, I can't believe the admirals went down that easy.
I'm gonna be
If
honest.
Kizaru, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if Kizaru dies in Egghead, who y'all think gonna replace him? There's only one,
as Admiral?
one person who fits the bill.
I personally don't think they would replace him. Okay, somebody from Sword maybe. Somebody maybe
No,
from Sword.
Robert Lucci. Robert Lucci is the only real candidate.
Robert Lucci,
Lucci
Mr. Robert Lucci is unfortunately gonna be 6 feet under after Egghead.
Whoa!
And also, oh wait, Cruz said he sent us $2 super chat. Thank you, Cruz. Gio had his first good take. He was talking about the fact that you said Naruto, that Kuma is better written than Naruto. Sorry, it took me time to read it. But
Bro, follow my Twitter. I have a lot of good takes over there.
He's asking you to follow him on Twitter. Listen, I don't know about that. Listen, if you stand if you stand Mihawk, I think he might follow you. He loves Mihawk.
Yeah, bro. He loves mid-ass characters, bro. Unfortunately.
But Robert Lucci is so I love it. You know what? I love when people like give them names, like the characters.
I think his real first name is Robert.
I mean, Rob is a real name too, no? Rob is a real name.
Robert. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Robert Lucci is crazy. Love it.
It's hilarious.
Do I finally get to go here?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yes.
You're not gonna keep interrupting me, bro, every time?
What?
I literally tried to go and you're like, hold up, wait.
Because there were super chats. Look at that.
He may hates me, confirmed.
Crazy.
just since we got some Mihawk writers, prediction. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't have any prediction on Mihawk because again, he's not going to do anything. I do think that Vivi will meet back up with the Straw Hats, probably on Elbaf. I think that's a good prediction.
It's valid, yeah. I can see that happening this year.
We have a $2 super chat from Cross saying 2024 is the year of Smoker. The walking L better come back and do something because for now he's a walking L. So I hope for you. You know what? Somebody screenshot that thing. I hope for you that he's coming back because if he doesn't, I'm gonna cook you.
Listen, bro. Karos is in the chat saying that he hates Kuma and that Kuma's overrated, bro.
Cook that man, chat. Cook that man, chat.
Listen, bro. Unfortunately, I don't think Kuros has ever fully recovered from Gojo. So
yeah, literally, this man has never been the same. Ever after Gojo, rest in peace. Like he was never the same, bro. The takes like they.
Oh, hey, don't spoil.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Why be spoiling?
Everybody knows. I'm sorry. Forget everything I just said. Anyways, sorry. Whatever. Let's keep going, right? Let's go, Gio. Give us your take.
All right. I got another very basic, boring take, but I think it's very possible to happen this year, and that is the man marked by flames is going to get revealed to us.
Let's go.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of really good theories. I know that Part Vision said that it was Tom.
Bro, I saw that one, bro. You know what's
I
crazy
probably shouldn't
about
have said that because I don't want to ruin his video because that's like he builds up to that for a long time. If you watch the video,
This is hilarious because he put like at the thumbnail Panda Man, I think, or something like that, something
Yeah.
random, and like you think it's Panda Man the whole time, and then boom, it's not.
I think there's a couple characters it could be. It could even be that one guy, the guy who was like in charge of Pirate Island Beehive before Blackbeard took over, Wang Zi, something like that. I think it could even be him.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy
got
who Blackbeard
defeated.
defeated during the Rocky Port incident. Yeah, because he's a former Rocks pirate, so that could be him even.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I want the man marked by flame to be strong, but I don't want him to be too overpowered. I just want him to be somebody that like was under our nose the whole time. I would love that.
Right? Maybe it's Luffy. Who knows?
What? I thought you was gonna say Lucci. I was like gonna be like, Ben, you gotta stop. That would have been hilarious, bro. But do you guys have prediction on who the man marked by flame is?
I think it's somebody random. I don't think it's somebody that we know.
Oh, it's no one that's been in the series already?
Yep, I think it's gonna be somebody completely brand new. That's like my take, because I feel like everybody always is like, who's it gonna be? It's this character that Oda's gonna bring back. But in my opinion, I think that the man marked by flames is gonna be the same family type as Emu. I think that Emu is a special race. I think so. I've always had the thought that Emu is a Birkin, but I think that the Birkins, when they came from the Moon Civilization, they originally settled in Nerona. I think that's why a lot of the Birkins will remove their wings, because I think that's what they did in Nerona. I think that the person who's the man marked by flames is like one of the last people from Nerona, and they know information about Emu. Because at this point, like, we don't know anything about Emu except that that they're from the Void Century and where they're from. So it'd make a lot more sense if this person that's the man marked by flames who's been around for so long, like, maybe there's something that's introduced with that, and then we get a little bit more information. Because somebody clad all in black, and we see Emu clad all in black, like, everything has this darkness. So I think it'd be a lot more interesting if it's that route rather than this character that we're bringing back.
No, I love that. I would love that too.
100%, yeah.
But I love getting surprised. So as long as Oda surprises me, I'm fine with that. I don't want to be able to predict it. I think that's the beauty of it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think he's cooking.
Yeah, of course he's always cooking. Yes.
The ghost in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. For my part, I think this is an easy one, but it might not happen. But I think Bonnie is joining the Straw Hat.
Ooh, I saw that. I'm seeing this a lot now. That theory.
Yeah, I think that she's the most. Yeah, she's the most like it makes sense. She doesn't have anything holding her back. Just like for example, Vivi has her kingdom. Even Carrot has Zoe. Everybody has something holding them back. Yamato had Wano. Now, Bonnie doesn't have anything, and she's like her fate is kind of like intertwined with like Luffy when it comes to Nika and everything. And after the whole Kuma and Saturn thing finished, I don't see her doing anything but like maybe helping and like following her god Nika, you know. So it would make sense, I think, and she could like bring a very good dynamic to the crew.
Yeah, and then like on top of that, I know that like Roger had Shanks and Buggy on his crew when they were like around Bonnie's age. They were like the cabin boys, I guess. So I think Bonnie being like a cabin girl for the Straw Hat would make like perfect sense for their crew. Because even Shanks has some people who are on his crew. I think Shanks has cabin boys, right, or cabin on his crew, like super young pirates.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's no problem. I mean, listen, we don't even feel her age. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like she sometimes is even more mature than Usopp. Like I don't even feel her age. And
yeah,
Crow said in the chat she's boring, but she's 12. What do you want her to do?
She just got here.
Like give her some time. She's like being in an emotional like state.
Plus she was locked up and half her life in that church, so she didn't really get to explore much of the world, you know, or do much.
Yeah. I want to say there's a super chat from Caleb Brown. He said the super chat. He said Uruj is the man marked by flame.
Ooh.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad about that. But I think that he's like, I don't know, and somebody who's marked by flame, like the man marked by flame, I feel like he would be somebody older and who has more knowledge. But I don't know what Euro's age is, so maybe.
Yeah, I think Euro's like
Yeah.
40 or something.
Is he? Well, then that would make sense.
Think
I
so.
don't see. Yeah. All right. I think it was your turn, Miss Chestnut.
Oh, is it? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Hold up. All right. So, next prediction. So I'll take this one because Jolly, I think he's gone now, but he put it in the tick a little bit ago that we'll get a little bit of hints to Nami's true backstory in Elbaf, which I think might be really interesting. We don't know where Nami is from. I also think that so a lot of people think Nami's a princess. I think that Nami's from
Ooh.
Nerona. I think that that's like her original thing. I think that Nami and Emu are like of the same people. So I think that if we meet the man marked by flames, who I think is connected to Emu, I think we're gonna get stuff into Nami as well. It just seems like it'd be cool to have something like that, and it seems like Nami, especially with the weather stuff, and the fact that like Emu's like power was basically like raining down hell from the heavens. It makes a lot of sense that they'd be connected somehow.
And then we don't even know Nami's last name, so maybe it's like Nami Nerona.
Yo, that would be crazy.
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
thinking.
have we ever met another person who has the same orange hair as Nami? I don't feel like we did. You know what? We didn't because I remember me and you, Chestnut, we were looking at everybody who had orange hair, and even like what is her name? The girl from Impel Down that has like close to orange hair. She still didn't have the same orange hair as her. Like, nobody in the series has the same hair as her, and I feel like this is a big thing in One Piece.
Wait, what color is?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I mean, cut you off.
Oh no! Go ahead. What color is what?
What color is Kaku's hair?
Kaku?
Kaku has blonde hair. It's not the same orange.
Okay.
Yeah. So like a lot of people in One Piece like they don't have they have like blonde hair or they'll have like strawberry blonde. Nami is like one of the only characters with like this reddish hair. And it's really interesting because in One Piece you have like all different color hair. Like there's a lot of people with black hair. There's certain characters with green hair like Zoro. Bart and Zoro have basically the same hair color. Like Sanji has the same hair color as everybody else. Like everybody has like similar hair. Like even like blue hair and stuff. Like other characters have it, pink hair, but like nobody has the same shade of hair as Nami. If you like really look, like even like there's like very little red-haired characters in the story, and Nami is the only like true ninja. Like when you're looking, even like Shanks doesn't like Shanks has like bright red hair, and it seems like red hair colors are just very rare in One Piece.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just like Shanks and Kid, right?
Yeah.
So Shanks and Kid are the only two characters, and they have the same. That's why like Kid is coming back.
That's
there's no
really
way Kid doesn't come back.
Oh, then there's that guy from Skypiea too. What's his name? Noland.
Yep, and so Noland had lighter blonde hair. It's not the same shade of red as Nami's. I checked. I like checked pictures side by side. So he had like that strawberry blonde. He didn't have like red, but like there's only 3 characters in the entire series.
I thought Nolan had the long red hair.
No. You're thinking of Kalgura.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's who you're thinking of. And isn't it interesting that Kalgura, who's a sky person, is the only other person we saw with like red hair? Like
that's true. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking that. I think that that Emu is a Birkin, because that like the only other people we've ever seen with like red hair like in the past were like sky people, because he was a Shandian. So and he had that same hair color as Shanks, and that's the only time we've seen that. We saw it with the Shandians who were moon people. All of them lived on the moon, and then we see it with Shanks, who's a celestial dragon, and then probably Garling for Garland, who also probably has that same red hair. I'm just saying.
That's interesting. What is Oda Cook?
Also, I just want to say, your clicks sent another £2 super chat. He said, "Will we get a new crew member at Elbaf?" So some people might think that there's a new person coming in Elbaf as a Straw Hat, but me personally, I think that it's gonna be Bonnie from Egghead, but we never know. But yeah, the colorhead theories. Was there somebody who made theories about that on YouTube? If not, just on you need to make one.
No, it's that is my theory. I was actually cooking. I think I told you that before because me and Dak were cooking up something. That's like that's
Ooh.
probably gonna be my next video. Is about like because I have a theory where like Nami and like her weather powers are related to Emu, but I was bringing up the fact that like it's weird that there's not a lot of like red haired like people, and that's why I was bringing
That
it
is
up to you
weird.
one time because I was like cooking up a theory.
Mm.
Like there's very little
Yeah.
in One Piece. And it's like everybody always has just like very plain hair colors. Or like they'll have like the blue or pinks, but it's never like red. So it's like and also Emu has red eyes, just saying.
Some people said Boa's sister
And then it's
has...
also. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's also interesting how like Shanks's red hair is like just like highlighted in his epithet, like red-haired Shanks. Like, why is his hair so important to them for them to like specify that he's red-haired Shanks?
It's part, like, you remember in film Red, they were saying that it's part of the Figureland thing, the Figureland family, because like, even Uta has like half her hair that's red. Like it was like, I think it's like a thing for inside of the family to have red hair. I think that's why. But also somebody said Boaz Hancock's sister has orange hair and Soul too, but it's not the same shade. If you guys like actually look, the shade is not the same.
It's like more brown to me. Like when I looked at that, because I compared it on like the color wheel. It's more of a brown than like a ginger. I think that there actually is one ginger, the Celestial Dragons though. If you and I think that one is the same shade. But also we don't have like confirmed colors for like those. But like I guess if you're looking at like the anime colors, because they're just background characters. But of like major characters, there's none. And like even when you're looking at it, it's weird that a Celestial Dragon would have that. But yeah, I did see that hair color, but I think that one is more brown to me. It's definitely not the same shade.
I want to say something. Somebody said, I think Bonnie joining the Revolutionary Army would be cooler. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at that.
That would go hard.
I think it would be cool because she would follow her dad's steps. But at the same time, she would need to feel that like connection to Dragon like Kuma had. I feel like what Kuma had with Dragon, like Bonnie is having that with Luffy. So I don't know when she would have time to like have this like want to follow somebody that she doesn't know. Maybe, I don't know. But that's pretty interesting as well. So I think the next person is Geo. Go ahead.
Is it me? Well, okay. All right. So this has like, I want to say, I know Egghead isn't. I know Egghead's about to end soon. So this is like, it has to happen within like however like long Egghead lasts. But I think that Big Mom is going to come to Egghead.
Oh, wait, Egghead?
Yeah. And this stems from the fact that in Fishman Island, Luffy told Big Mom that he was going to kick her ass all over the world. And I think that Big Mom, she's not defeated. I don't think she's dead at all. And I think she's going to keep chasing Luffy every single arc until she eventually like goes down. And I think that she's going to show up on Egghead right before it ends. And I also have a theory that Kuma's gonna like blow himself up with whatever like self-destruct sequence that Vegapunk may have put in his.
Do you want me to put that also? We can put that also. Kuma self-implode.
Oh yeah.
How do you explode? How should I write that?
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah.
We can do two prediction. That's honestly the Kuma one. I can totally see that happening. Big Mom, in my opinion, I think it's a bit too late to come to Egghead, and also like she would have to travel to Egghead. Like it just makes no sense geographically speaking. It would make no sense for her to come to Egghead. Like how is she gonna teleport? I think that we're gonna see Big Mom at Elbaf because she needs her closure to her story, and I think the best way to have her closure to her story is to be it's related to the giants because she always had a history with them, and it's like one of the races that she would want to have her dream happen. So I'm going to write something. I'm going to write Big Mom.
Switch out the Big Mom one with the Kuma self-destruct.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's a waste then.
Okay. It's cool. Well, then I will put my big mom comes to Elbaf. And she doesn't, and again, I don't think she comes necessarily as a villain. I think she comes like just to have the closure to her character, because again, Kaido had his closure because he wanted somebody stronger than him to beat him. Big Mom still didn't have her closure to her character. She still have a lot of like unanswered questions. So that's my big thing. Okay, well, Chestnut, it's back to you.
Oh, interesting. Is it now?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How many more are we doing?
The thing is, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, on a besoin de 25, so 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Speaking in tongues, bro.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Of like the French
7,
Revolution
8,
in here,
9,
bro.
10.
Is that French?
Yeah, she speaks French.
So the thing is, I can make it smaller. We don't need to have it this big. It's up to you guys. But if we wanted to make it this big, which I find is like cool. Sorry, give me a second. We would need 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will need 10 more. And I think it's very doable. It's up to
10
you
more?
guys.
No, yeah, that's. I was just wondering because I gotta like start thinking of more now.
By the way,
what I mean, I gotta
yeah,
I gotta
me
start
too.
cooking.
I just want to say, somebody saying flexing the French. No, I'm not flexing. It's just because I count faster in French. it's because I can't count in English.
How many languages do you know?
I know 3. So, and English is like the 3rd one that I learned like 2 years ago. So like that's why sometimes it's buffering. I try to search for the word.
Wait, you learned English 2 years ago?
Yeah. Like literally when she met me, I was not able to make a full sentence. Like honestly, it took me time and yeah.
That's impressive. I feel like learning a new language is so hard.
Yeah, it's spicy and funny. Yeah.
You may be picking it up like this, bro.
Honestly, English is super easy. Like it's nothing impressive. I feel like if somebody would learn French or Arabic, which are the 2 first languages that I learned, it would be way too difficult. English is, I think everybody could learn it. It's very much straightforward in my opinion. But also we received 5 gifted memberships from Vexis. Thank you so much, Vexis. You're amazing. Anybody who received the gift, accepted. Have fun. W in the chat for Vexis. Thank you so much. You're the best. Literally the best.
W Vexis.
I need Vexis, I need you to write in chat something, because I can't see you in chat. But yeah, cool. Who was it?
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah, I completely forgot.
It's my turn. Yo, Oda's in the chat, and he goes, "My prediction is Mihawk being a disappointment. I don't see him truly living up."
Where's the Where's Yoda?
Wait, who said that?
He's in the TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
But this is funny. Honestly, I might as well put a Mihawk in if we got like 10 more, bro. I might as well just throw in the Mihawk free space of Mihawk duck in a battle. Mihawk will definitely duck another battle.
Mihawk sees Vista again?
Oh, but like he bailed. He postponed.
Okay, yeah, he ducks, bro. He's literally like, I never signed up to fight red-haired Shanks.
Is that flowers with
Mihawk used to be so cool. He's like, oh my god, is that a 5th commander? I can't do that. Oh, the Toby Ropo? Ooh. Then he's like, the numbers. I can do one of those.
Yeah, fodder.
Bro, honestly, Mihawk is so disappointing. He was like one of like the coolest characters in East Blue. I was so hyped for him. I was so hyped for him in Marineford, and then he did nothing.
It's crazy how Oda just like set the bar super high with him like early in the series, and then he just did nothing. But he just scales high because who he is.
Yeah, which like
world's
sucks.
strongest swordman.
I hate characters like that because it's like, okay, so I'm just supposed to like be hyped up for a character that hasn't done anything just because it's like the final. Like, here's the thing, right? Like with Shanks, we've seen Shanks do really cool things throughout the series.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why Shanks is so cool.
Shout out the kid. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like every time Shanks shows up, it's like him being like impressed by everything. Honestly, I think one of the biggest issues that happened during the time skip is that Zoro went to train with Mihawk. I
Yeah.
actually really dislike that Zoro did that because it took away a lot of the coolness from Zoro meeting up with Mihawk again. Because like think about it, like Luffy hasn't seen Shanks, they've seen each other in newspapers. There's this cool tension, but with Mihawk, there's nothing. Like we kind of already know what that they've already met. They've talked. Mihawk trained him. It's like, well, yeah, well, obviously he's going to be like a good swordsman, but it's also like how like Zoro is still having trouble with like fodder, kind of. Like, I'm sorry, but like the world's strongest swordsman shouldn't have any issue. Like, if you're trained by him for 2 years, like he should be like so proficient in everything, and yet he doesn't even know that he has Conqueror's Haki. It's like Mihawk never told him what Conqueror's Haki was. Mihawk never trained him with like future sight and all of this different stuff. Like he's like he's like Zoro like doesn't even understand that what a lunar like oh hey this like what here's what a lunarian is like he didn't sound like anything about like Kaido's crew or anything. He just was like, okay, fight monkeys, and then left. To me, it's kind of just like if Zoro was to get trained by Mihawk, I would expect Zoro to come back such a completely different character and have this different experience of being trained under him and have this like reverence for like the top tiers. But he just came back as the same character, a little bit stronger. And I think that's why I just think Mihawk is such a disappointment. It's like there's nothing there's none of that like hype with him. Like even like when Cross Guild right now, like the fact that he was like, we can't go after the One Piece when every pirate goes after the One Piece,
I remember
bro.
that.
Every single pirate. Gio, you have no idea, bro. When that panel dropped, I was so mad because I was like, Mihawk should have just
I had
been
a tweet
like
about that, and the Mihawk fans were so angry in the quotes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can understand. Okay, to come to his, because I wanna play a bit like devil advocate. So I can understand that from his nature, he's somebody who doesn't wanna like he does he and I'm not saying that he's lazy, but he doesn't want to do things out of the scope of like he doesn't want to do the things that he does like that requires too much efforts. Like for him, he's like, I want to chill, I want to sit down, I want to have my retirement plan, which is the Cross Guild. I just want to chill. Like, why are you making me do all of these extra things? Which also goes back to like what happened at Marineford, where he was like, well, fighting Shanks wasn't in my contract, I don't want to do that, you know? Like he's the type of person who's like, I'm not gonna do something if I'm not getting paid or if it's not inside of my goals. So I can understand why he didn't want to, but
that's not.
But again, wait, I'm getting to your point. But it still is disappointing when you rep and stand a person and you're like, oh, I wish like he would have as much ambitions as the others. So I completely understand the two stance.
But well, hold on, Hime, because the exact same thing you just said is the reason why Mihawk should not be strong by One Piece standards. If you're a character and you're like every other top tier, and I don't mean one or two, every single other top tier person is constantly fighting, has goals, has dreams, has ambitions, has things that they're actively going for. And yet Mihawk is the only character that we're supposed to see him as top tier. He's supposed to be on the same level as Shanks, as Kaido, as Big Mom, as all of the admirals, as all of these people, as Blackbeard. People are trying to say that he's as hype as Blackbeard when everybody else has stuff that they're doing. If you aren't actively fighting, if you don't actively have this willpower, you are going to get weaker. And so I'm just supposed to say, oh, well, Mihawk is just so strong that he just goes against the entire rules of the verse. It's like, how interesting is that?
I do believe in the theory that some people can actually get weaker if they don't continue fighting. Just like, for example, just like Crocodile, how he got weaker, how Arlong got weaker in the East Blue. Like it would explain why all of these characters gets weaker, because first of all they pick a location that has weak people around them and they don't do much, which also make them be weaker. So I think that's why Oda put him in the Cross Guild and is pushing him to like to also go through that route on purpose, so like it would explain why he would stay the world's strongest swordsman, because it would make him like go through these adversities. I think that is why, because otherwise like Oda would have just let him like on the side and just like made him meet Zoro at the end. But he knows that since we know that people need to go through adversity, needs to keep striving for better, for ambitions, and have more will and do more stuff. I think that's why he put him in the Cross Guild, which would explain why he stays the strongest swordsman. I think it correlates, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But here's the thing, like you're a person who's been saying that Dragon hasn't been doing anything, and you've been like shitting. I mean, like we do shit on Dragon, but we do it rightfully so. He hasn't done anything. Why does Mihawk all of a sudden get a path. Like I
No,
feel
he
like
doesn't.
that's so
He
dumb.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. That's
But
why I
I mean,
said
like
that.
I feel like the way that you're kind of like saying it's like, oh well, he just wants to do this. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
but
I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just explaining his personality, and I'm saying that I think that what Oda is doing with him in the Cross Guild is to maintain that thing. He's pushing him to help Buggy get the One Piece now, and it's going to make him go through adversity. I think that's how he's gonna remain
but
with
it's
that
like a kid with
title.
training
Yeah,
wheels.
it's gonna be forced to
It's
do
like
it.
it's like a kid with training wheels. It's like how like I don't want to see a character like when I see a top tier in One Piece, like any other one, like let's take Whitebeard for example. Whitebeard shouldn't be like, oh, really? I have to go to Marineford and fight. This is so annoying.
Like he's so
Okay,
bothered
like
by
I'm
it.
outing it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you're a top tier in One Piece. You have like a
And what
cool
gets
thing,
me-
and people are gonna go ahead.
What gets me about Mihawk is like, how are you the world's strongest swordsman when you have no scars? It just seems like he's never struggled a day in his life. And
Yo,
he's like top.
wait.
Like how?
Wait, there's a theory that some people are saying that he has a scar on his back. And
Well,
that would
Ooh,
be
he hides it.
and that would be the craziest theory. Like, but this is just a theory, of
Yo,
course.
if
Nobody
that's
knows.
true,
It wasn't a theory.
it's
It was just
over.
a joke. I said how funny would it be if
No,
I
but
said it
there's
to you
some
on, I think I
people
said to you on stream.
But some people do believe that. I've seen it on Reddit.
Yeah, he probably
as
does.
Well. Yeah, I mean,
If
I
that's
thought it was
true,
funny.
he's
It's like, how
finished.
funny would it be?
but that would be crazy.
He's never recovering from that. It's over.
No, but I mean,
The Mihawk surrender is through the roof.
maybe it took that to become also the world's strongest swordsman. We never know. I don't know. These are just theories, speculations, and stuff. You know, it's all fun and games.
Bro, sounds like you're trying to try to support Mihawk, bro.
No, not at all. I'm just I'm just
fallen.
Because but this is how I always act. Like if we're all talking about something, I'm gonna try to find like other point of views, because otherwise it would be very boring if we all just say the same thing.
You're playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, and this is what I said at the beginning of my argument.
Oh, but just to expand on your point about the characters who get lazy and then they get weaker, a prime example of that is Moria. Moria is the prime example, because Moria was apparently clashing with Kaido in his prime, and look at him. He got lazy, he got fat, and then he fell off.
You know what? Also, when you think about it, it could also work on Buggy. It's the same thing with Buggy. Like he looks weak. He looks like he can't do anything. But the moment he started being like, I want to claim the One Piece, I think this is where his arc is starting, and this is where he's gonna get stronger and maybe awaken. And I think that like
there's
anybody else.
A prediction.
Yeah. No, but I mean, yeah. This is gonna go inside of the prediction as well. But I feel like it's too early, because they're not finding the One Piece this year. It's probably gonna be like in the next years. That's why I'm not sure if I want to put it here now. But yeah, no, 100%. You guys are right. Like 100%. I think that Mihawk needs to like rebuild that. Okay, I want to actually work hard for this to like stay strong, in my opinion, as well. Like I completely agree with you guys on this.
I don't. Here's my thing. Like I don't want Mihawk to all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I have to do this and like be pushed, and then he's like a kid being like held through the store with his hand like, come on Mihawk, you have to do stuff. Like I want him to act like the top tiers of One Piece. He can have a nonchalant attitude.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sorry, but like when you're having a temper tantrum, having to fight like some of the strongest people, and you're shivering and shaking at like fighting Yonkos, like I'm sorry, but like when you're like, we're gonna have to fight like the Yonkos, right? Like you should be excited for that. His entire shtick has been trying to find people who are strong, but the issue is that that's wrong. Like that entire concept. Mihawk has been finding strong people. No, he hasn't, because if he did, he'd be fighting Kaido. He'd be trying to fight Kaido every day to try to overtake him. There's so many people many people in One Piece who are strong. And Mihawk has never gone up to them. Where was the Mihawk in Whitebeard?
You know what the problem is? The people are gonna be like, but he only wanna go against swordsmen. But I find that but I hate that argument, because when you present them people like, oh, Whitebeard, Big Mom, they're like, oh, but they're not swordsmen. But the thing is like they have to like hold their sword like 24/7, you know. Like I think that he could still like pick a fight with them if he wanted to.
So here's my line of logic. Mihawk will not fight, because that's the thing. Mihawk won't fight top tiers because he hasn't went up against Kaido, Whitebeard, and people will be like, he only wants to fight swordsmen. That's a really good point. So now we've established that Mihawk only wants to fight swordsmen. Why does he keep ducking Shanks?
because he think okay, yeah, and I also very much hate this argument, but I think that from his point of view, again, I do not agree with his point of view, but this is how I'm going to explain it. And also Doc's in the stream, thank you, Doc, like the stream. So I want to say, I think that from his point of view, I'm gonna talk as if I was Mihawk. Mihawk wouldn't want to fight somebody who he deemed as like doesn't have as much sword skill, and this is how I compare them. So in my opinion, why I put Shanks over Mihawk is because of like his hacks, which is his observation haki killer title that was given. But he has the observation haki killer, which is stated in volume 4 billion of One Piece. So I think that he can disturb the breath of all things of Mihawk, which would explain why I would put him against him, because he's like his counter. But beside that point, let's get to my actual point. So, but when it comes to sword skill, I think that it is true that Mihawk can would have more sword skill since he has two hands, and I think that anybody who has two hands would be a bit better. In a way, if they are already top tier. So that's why maybe when Mihawk saw that, he was like, no, I wanna fight somebody who has 100% of their sword skill and who are not missing a hand. I don't want to fight people who have hacks. I don't want to fight people who are gonna use their devil fruit or other hacks or other things. I want to fight somebody just pure like just with just about sword skill. And I think that's why he's not going against Shanks anymore. Even if Shanks would be stronger, he doesn't want to like lose with hacks only. I think that's maybe why. Again, this is just a theory, just a speculation.
No, I agree. And that's why I think that he'll never face somebody with the devil fruit. Like, Mihawk will never seriously fight somebody, like, even if you're a swordsman, like, he would never have a fight with Law. He'd literally take one look at Law and be like, you're not a swordsman. You don't purely use sword skill. You rely on your devil fruit. Like, look at Law and look at his skill set. He would never fight Law. There would never be a Mihawk and Law fight for world's strongest swordsman because Mihawk does not acknowledge Law as a swordsman. And I think it's the same thing where it's like, if Mihawk no longer considers you a swordsman, he no longer considers you actively going after stuff and actively trying to increase your sword skill, he will not fight you. That's why he wants Zoro. And actually, my friend Tommy Talks on TikTok did a really good thing where he was like, like, regardless of who you thought won in the past of Shanks versus Mihawk, right? It's pretty obvious that now Mihawk does not consider Shanks a swordsman because Shanks decided to bet everything on the new generation. He bet his arm. And because of that, he's probably working on other skills, like using his Conqueror's Haki, like to basically just destroy everything, that he stopped
That's why I call
actively
Shanks a
fighting and
hockey
stopped
man.
actively using it.
Didn't Mihawk have a line about that? I think Mihawk had a line about that where he tell Shanks something like that, like whenever like it was like the East Blue and he was like showing Shanks Luffy bounty poster, didn't he say something about his arm?
He said like, I don't fight like washed up has-beens like without an arm. Like he's like, and he like made comments where it's like, as soon he's like, you were telling me about this kid, which means like number one, they had a conversation about Luffy. Shanks definitely said like, I'm gonna actively now look for the One Piece. Like I don't want to like focus on this. Like I'm looking now for the One Piece. I'm waiting for Luffy to grow up. And Mihawk was probably like, well then I can't fight you anymore because you're not a swordsman. You're not going to like the way of the sword. Like how Zoro would probably never eat a devil fruit. And if Zoro ever ate a devil fruit, he would never use it. It wouldn't be of any use to him because he wouldn't want to use that with the sword. He is able to do everything without that. And that's my thing. Like that's why Mihawk versus Big Mom never happened, because Big Mom uses her devil fruit too much. There'd be no point in Mihawk fighting somebody like that. And that's why Mihawk can't fight any of these top tiers. That's why he doesn't fight these top tiers, because he's not looking for strong people, because all the strong people have devil fruits.
By the way, before we continue, Doc, I pinned your stream URL. I think it's clickable actually. It's just not clickable when I do it, but I pinned it, so anybody who wanna I'm gonna shout it out at the end of the stream, but yeah, it's over there. But yeah, when we go back to your discussions, yes, I agree 100%. This is also my explanation when I tell people I think that the only reason why he's not fighting him is because his sword skill got weaker. Not him as a person got weaker, but his sword skill, like his techniques, are not as good because he only has one hand. And Mihawk cares more about your sword skill than your other hacks. Because again, if he only cared about strength, he would go against Kaido. He would go against Big Mom. He would go against Blackbeard. You know, he cares to see technique. That is why he's not going against Shanks anymore. That he doesn't see him anymore as a swordsman as good as he was before. So yes, I completely agree with you guys. And this is what I try to tell people on Twitter. But unfortunately, they don't wanna listen.
Unfortunately, the reading comprehension is about as high as Mihawk's winning count in the series.
But yes, but yeah. But regardless, all of them are super strong, top tier people. We're gonna have to scale them tonight, so watch out, guys.
Unfortunately, Mihawk doesn't make the list, but go ahead, Geo, it's your turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Gio, it's your turn.
All right. Now I have to think of something. All right. 2024. I'm gonna just freestyle this. Emu reveals their face.
Emo reveals their face. Ooh,
What y'all think?
yo, I'd love that.
Emu
I like that.
face reveal.
I love that.
I think that especially after what happens on Egghead, because it's my thought that everybody afterwards knows that Emu like exists. So I think that this would be the year to get the Emu face
Mhm.
reveal.
Yeah,
especially
and
with-
Oda
Go ahead.
maybe even post Egghead, because Oda has been heavily like showcasing Emu. Like I want to say during the Egghead like intermission chapters. So he still hasn't shown how Emu looks, but like we're getting really close to that, I think. So it could either be like maybe like straight up final saga reveal, where like not final saga, but like actually like final arc reveal, where we have to be literally opposing for us to, or it could be like this soon even.
Listen, I'd love that, honestly.
Like straight up, there and they're actually like face.
Honestly, like it would be so cool. It would be very cool, and I just want to say, you always give me inspiration for my next like predictions, because I'm going to say a reveal as well now. So I think that we get Rock's reveal.
Ooh.
Listen, I have a theory that Buggy is his son, but that's just a wishful thinking. But I think that at least we get his
theory.
Yeah, I know. But listen, because Buggy cannot just be a normal person, bro. Like with everything, like with the plot armor this man has, which is a better plot armor than Luffy, like this man has to come from a lineage or something. It doesn't make sense. But I would love to.
I hope Buggy's just normal.
I hope he's not. But honestly,
he's
either
just
way,
some random guy.
But I feel like he's gonna be goated either way. But the thing is, like, I still think that we're gonna either see rocks or get more information about his origin stuff. I think we're gonna get that. Yeah.
Not bad.
All right.
No, yeah. Listen, bro. You already know Rox is my top in the verse. So like.
Me too.
I just.
Rox is actually dead.
Oh, Rox is dead, bro. He died on God Valley, unfortunately.
He's dead. No,
but
he's dead.
Listen. It's my thing about Buggy is that Buggy is just some random guy who's just has the best luck in the verse. Like he's just some random kid. Like he probably accidentally stumbled on Roger's crew, accidentally got into everything. He's like just failed upwards to get to a Yonko position, and he's going to not get any of the poneglyphs, find Laugh-Tail because he fails again. And then when Luffy reaches like the One Piece, Buggy's gonna be there as well. And that's how it's gonna happen.
That's hilarious.
And he's just some random
Luffy's gonna
guy.
be
People
so
are like,
mad. He's like,
so
why
funny.
are you here? He just
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I have no idea.
Oh my god, I love it. Listen, Buggy, Future Pirate King in the Media by Morgan. Because y'all know Morgan in his propaganda. Even if Luffy is the actual one, it's gonna be Buggy, bro. Bet on it, bro. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I think yeah, your turn.
Oh. All right. What is one of my theories that I've had? Oh yeah. I think that Lilith Punk is the only Vegapunk that leaves with the Straw Hats.
What you say?
I think she's the only one that
Lilith?
survives. Well, Lilith is the only Vegapunk that survives.
Wait, so you think that Stella dies? Old man OG Vegapunk?
Yep, I think Old man OG is dead, bro. He's donezo. But I think that Lilith is the only one that makes it out. I think that Edison is toast. Pythagoras and Shaka are already taken down. York could live, but I feel like if York lives, it's gonna be like a very weird type thing. Like it's because obviously, like I don't really consider York too much of a Vegapunk. So like with her, it's like iffy. Lilith, it was the only thing I've ever been wrong about in Egghead was the Lilith prediction because I was like, oh, Lilith is the traitor, because there was so much. But then like halfway through, I was
Because
like,
she was
oh shoot,
evil,
she's a red
right?
herring. Yeah, because like hers was evil, but it was just like this huge red herring. And I think that what Oda was doing with Lilith is basically saying like, oh, the pirates are evil, the navy is good. And so when he put Lilith, it's like it was literally just your perception of what evil is. So I think that because like it's like that, it's like, oh well, the navy is good and righteous, and it's like pirates are evil. Vegapunk is evil. He went against the world government. So I think they're gonna do something similar with Lilith, where it's like Lilith is actually a good guy and was like one of the best Vegapunks, which we saw. Like she had like so much emotion, she was so good throughout the arc, and so I think it's like she would be the one to survive and leave with the Straw Hats. Would she join the Straw Hats? I don't think so, but I think she'll probably stay with them for a couple arcs. And I also think that Oda be liking them girls, bro. So and also she was the first Vegapunk we've ever seen. The one and only.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'm
So
so
it's like
sad
it's
that
like
Chaka
she's the
died.
first one was.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can't believe he killed Sokka.
Yo, I love Chaka.
He was the coolest one.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? I was gonna say Stella dies, but now like it could like it's like a bit inside of your thing, so I'm gonna try to find something else.
Sorry.
But no, but because I'm telling y'all right now, Stella has to die. Like Vegapunk Stella, like pack him up, bro.
Say who kills him.
I don't even know. I didn't think about that.
Maybe he dies in the Kuma explosion. He's like
or like he sacrificed himself, like or something
Blackbeard
like that.
kills him.
Yes.
That'd be
wait.
Blackbeard kills him and eats his fruit. Blackbeard has a gigantic.
Wait. We need. I'm kind of surprised nobody spoke about like nobody said anything about Blackbeard inside of all of these. Like I mean, like I would think. I don't know if Blackbeard would take Saturn's devil fruit. It just doesn't fit him in my opinion.
You don't think he would? Oh, Saturn.
Something about Blackbeard. I said that Blackbeard joins the world government.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. She did. Damn. I'm thinking. Wait. Give me a second. Let me see. What is it?
Isn't it Geo's turn first? Because I just went.
Oh wait, Geo's your turn. Oh my god, good job. I didn't even notice. Go ahead. I'll have more time to think.
Go ahead, Geo.
Okay, so I have a question. Are these only about like strictly like with the manga, or can I go like just outside of the manga, talk about just like One Piece as like a series?
Yeah,
you can do One Piece as a series.
What do you mean by that? Like just like a theory?
Like anime stuff as well,
like,
right?
Like me.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I think that I get a One Piece fighting game announced for this year.
Wait, One Piece what?
A One Piece fighting game.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. One Piece has never had like just like a basic fighting game. I think the only thing that One Piece has ever had like fighting game, like a true fighting game wise, was like in Jump, whatever it was called, Jump Force.
Jump Force
was in there.
Yeah. Which is garbage. No, they had Burning Blood, but it was fun, but it also was good. But I want the guys who did Dragon Ball Fighters to do a One Piece game, and there's like a rumor around it because they had the tweet that said they were like making it, but they never came out and confirmed it. So and they kind of like drop a new One Piece game every year, and I think that this is like there's nothing been announced for this year, but it looks like maybe this year or next year we see something new from them in terms of like a new One Piece game in general.
I can see that. Honestly, that would be the only thing that is missing. Like for have like everything going on for One Piece.
Yeah,
One Piece
has everything but a good game.
Yeah, you're right. I completely agree with you.
That kills me.
No, but that's a very cool guess. I would love that. I thought about my prediction, and I think it's going to be Luffy's comeback, bro. And I'm gonna put Cross Guild in like as an optional because I think that could be cool. But yeah, Luffy will come back, bro. He has to.
So do you think that Dofi would be willing to like subjugate himself as like a member of Cross Guild?
Oh,
Because I feel like he's more of a leader kind of character.
I do not think he would subjugate himself. I think he would subjugate everybody else, but Buggy would still be like the face. If that makes sense.
Okay, so he would just be there, kind of like how Mihawk and Crocodile are, just like
as like Because I don't know if you remember, but in Marineford we saw this interaction between Doflamingo and Crocodile, where Doflamingo kept asking Crocodile to work with him, but Crocodile was like, "Nah, I'm not about that life. I don't want to work with you." And I think that Doflamingo would try to redo that with Crocodile, which like it was hinted before. So I think that this time it's gonna work out. They're gonna be businessmen together, and they're gonna work out together.
Oh yeah. I can see that happening.
Yeah, so we're back to you, Chestnut.
I think that when we get to Elbaf, Loki will be actually a good guy, and Thor is going to be the villain for the arc, like for the Giants. Because there's been a theory that, like, oh, Loki... Because everybody always says, like, oh, Loki's going to be evil. And it's like, Oda always does this subversion of good and evil. So I think that Loki is going to be the king that Luffy sides with.
How do you write his name?
Loki.
I.
And he's like the current giant king that we know. That was the one that... what was her face again? Wanted to marry the big mom.
Oh, Lola.
Was it Lola? Lola was supposed to marry. No. Loki is good.
Wait.
Yeah, no, Loki is the good one. Okay, Loki. And
then Thor. Loki will be the good king, and then Thor.
Is that how you write his name?
Is gonna be the evil one. Yeah. And I think that there's gonna be, like, the way that I see Elbaf going is that there's gonna be this huge, like, revolution in which Thor is trying to make everybody think that Loki is evil. But I think that Loki is just gonna be this really kind soul that,
I love that,
likes to play pranks. But and Shanks even said they still call him Prince Loki. Yeah, they still call him Prince. So, but I think that like because I think he's like the next ruler of Elbaf. But it's like he's gonna be the good one that Luffy's gonna have to side with, and Thor, who everybody thinks is like, you know, is gonna be the hero or something. I think he's gonna be the evil one.
I feel like it works with like the history of these characters as well, like outside of One Piece.
Yeah, I could definitely see Oda doing that. He likes like flip things around, you know.
Exactly.
I make it too much of the same.
It's gonna be sick. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think that Loki is gonna be such a fun, sweet character. Like I think that, like, especially like the way that we saw him with like Lola's thing, where he had like the little flower and he was giving it to her. He's just gonna be like a very sweet boy, and he's doesn't know anything about fighting, and so I feel like he's like a total like non-fighter. That's also my other theory on Loki. He doesn't fight.
He's like Momo.
Yep, kind of. Where it's like he's just like this like sweet innocent person. But like I think he's like a total pacifist. That's like my other thing. Like, especially like looking at that clip, I think he's just like a pacifist. He doesn't like to fight, whereas Thor is like, Elbaf is like, the giants are all about fighting and stuff. And that's
prideful warrior race.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. Makes a lot of sense. That's actually like I think that's one of like the most interesting one right now. Like I'm gonna start making research because Elbaf is coming up, and this is pretty cool. But yeah, we're back to Geo. Do you have this will be like your last prediction? Go ahead.
Okay. I think that we're gonna see Sabo and Dragon's new bounties.
Sabo and mostly Dragon?
Well, I guess Dragon's current bounty and Sabo's new bounty. And I think I have a hot take. I think that Sabo's bounty might be higher than Dragon's. What do y'all think?
Go make a tweet about that, Geo. Go make a tweet right now, actually.
I don't think
I wonder if I would get cooked.
Okay, the only reason why I don't think it's true, because I think that bounties, again, don't correlate to strength. They correlate more to influence. Of course, strength has to do with it, but I think that because Dragon is more influential, he has a bigger bounty because of that. Because, you know, he's the most wanted criminal, blah, 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 these stuffs. Just like how Buggy has a bigger bounty than Crocodile, you know? So that's why I don't know if it would happen, but it would be pretty interesting.
But at the same time,
go ahead.
Emperor?
What'd you say?
No, I was just saying, like, I guess, like, I think you're kind of spitting that, like, especially with like the Flame Emperor thing and the fact he just did.
Oh
something.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because I think there was a line somewhere where they say Sabo's infamy surpassed Dragon, or I'm tripping. They said something like that, where it was like something, even the insurgent dragon. It was some type of line like that, where it kind of like suggested that Sabo is more like infamous than Dragon is, but they never like revealed his bounty.
That's honestly, I just want to say thank you, Vex, for the 10 memberships.
Holy
W in the chat for Vexes. Thank you so much, everybody. Turn off your gifted membership and enjoy the emotes. Oh my god, thank you. You're so sweet.
This is going crazy.
Yo, I never got gifted a membership this whole time. He's gifted like 50 members. I didn't get it not once. I don't know what's going on. Wait, did I get a
by the way, it could be because you didn't turn them on, because there's like an option, and it could be also because you're maybe accidentally a branded account. I am a branded account. I didn't do it on purpose. It's not reversible, and you can never get gifted yourself a membership, but you can gift people memberships. So it could be one of these two, but we can check it out after the stream if you want. But yeah, thank you, Alexis. You're amazing. Sabo new brand.
Yeah, W. W supporter.
So, for my last prediction, I will say.
It gotta be something crazy.
Okay, so I think Uranus gets revealed, like the ancient weapon.
Uranus.
No.
Get on stream.
Whoa.
Whose anus are?
Imagine.
Technically, it's pronounced Uranus.
Uranus. Sorry, yeah, English third language, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. There's a lot of people who pronounce it the other way. And listen, as a Sailor Moon fan, the fact that there's so many people who called her Sailor Uranus, crazy. It is Uranus.
Wait, really? Oh,
Uranus? Yeah. Is it like Uranus?
Yeah, because they'd have like, oh my god, it's Sailor Neptune and Uranus. It's like, no. No, it's Uranus.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the most like interesting ancient weapons of them. I feel like it has to be linked to. I hate to say that, but I feel like it could be linked to also a girl again, another person. But it would be kind of boring since, like, you know, we already have Shirahoshi. But I would love.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Momo's not.
What?
Wait, is he? Maybe Momo. Yo, do y'all think Momo's an ancient weapon?
Momo? No, I don't think
he is. Yeah.
No.
Not an ancient weapon. But he's probably the three sovereigns. Like one of the three sovereigns that they were talking about on Fishman Island when they were picking up the Noah.
Like he's the key for it or something like that?
So like okay, so kind of to your point, because Hime, I actually think that Nami is related to Uranus. That's like my theory, that Nami is. So I think Nami is because of the weather stuff, and I think that's what connects her back to Emu. The theory video will be coming when I eventually write that out. But on Fishman Island, they talked about three sovereigns. One of them is Shirahoshi. One of them, people are saying, is Momonosuke, and the other one is Loki, basically, because all of them are based off of gods. Loki, obviously. Momonosuke is based off of the Peach Boy, who was a gift from God, and then Shirahoshi is the daughter of Poseidon, right? So those are like the three people. They aren't ancient weapons per se, but they're the three sovereigns, which could be where the ancient weapons came from.
So they're like linked to the ancient weapons.
Kind of, yeah. It's like there's three sovereigns, three ancient weapons, but I do think that Uranus getting revealed. What do you think it is, though? You have to say what you think it is, though.
That's the thing. Well, my prediction is just revealed, but I still think it's related to somebody, because I feel like when you research that name, you see a lot of things related to goddess and stuff like that. So I think that it could make sense to be related to a girl. And Nami, honestly, I would love for her to have like that type of role. Even if it's not Nami, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I mean, it could be related to Vivi as well. You know, Nami or Vivi, I would be fine with both.
So what do you think it is, though?
It is that's why I said reveal, because I don't know.
I know what
come on, Hime, you gotta end it off. What do you think Uranus is?
I don't know. That's the thing. I didn't think about it.
I know what I think it is.
All right,
What do you think it is?
Gio?
I think it's a planet or like a
A
moon.
planet? Oh, I was like, you think it's a planet? I'm like, man, Uranus is a planet? That's crazy. I love it. Like, a moon would be pretty cool. I think what it is like a gigantic, like drill head type thing, where it's like, because like the way that it like terraforms, it's definitely like a terraforming machine. And I think that it's like, I think, because, okay, so I have a really big crackpot theory that like the Lunarians came from the center of the earth and they had Uranus. Like Uranus was their creation. And the way that they would get from the top of the earth is they would create these giant like holes basically. And it's like it was very similar. So it's like the Lunarians would create like holes to the top of the earth. That's why they had wings. They would come from the center to the earth to the surface of the blue sea. And then you would have the upstreams, which were controlled by the land, like the blue sea people to get up to Skypiea. And that's how the systems went, where it's like you have these huge upstreams that bring you up to Skypiea, and then you have like these like downstreams that bring you to like the core of the earth, or like the places where it's like the deep sea, or where the
That's
Lunarians lived.
That would explain why like Enos Lobby has that giant hole in the middle of it.
I love that.
And I think that was actually a place where the Lunarians. I think that Enies Lobby was the original home of the Lunarians before they were all taken out, and that's why the world government placed something there. They literally killed them all off, and they placed it there as like oh, we won.
Yeah, we're gonna just build our base of old territory.
Exactly.
I saw a theory that said the One Piece is down there. I don't know. I forgot who said that.
No, she has the best. If y'all didn't know, like I know a lot of people are new, like from the Twitter, but like Chestnut always cooks with theories, guys. She's amazing. You should follow her.
I do be having a lot of theories. Do we have one more for the predictions? Also, thank you.
I just noticed that like the last one, which is in the middle, I just wanted to make it like a One Piece nothing. But if you want, if you have a better one if you have a better one, I can like exchange it with like another one that we think that just
yeah, exchange something with the Lucci Conqueror theory. That's not happening.
Okay.
I was trolling with that.
For the One Piece free space, we just have to put something that will absolutely happen confirmed.
Okay, what is gonna happen?
Nami panty shot.
What do you mean?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, you mean on
egghead?
On egghead, yeah.
Nami panty shot confirmed, bro. She's going to have her cheeks doubled out, bro.
You think they're gonna do this on national TV in Japan? I feel like they're gonna make it less worse.
Bro, they're gonna that scene where Nami is taking out the Jinbei Seraphim. They're going to hold on her booty so much. You are going to see 4K Ultra, 60 frames per second. They're going to close in.
They're going to give Vincent
That's hilarious. That's actually
hilarious. With reverberation.
Yo, honestly, now that I think about it, like Egghead has a lot of like hot outfits. And that's gonna I don't know how we're gonna watch this and like, oh my god, this is gonna be crazy, bro.
Listen, bro, like I said, it's gonna be 60 frames a second, 4K ultra, reverberation, bass boosted, and all of a sudden they're going to very slowly close in. And you're gonna just, you know the shot in High School of the Dead where the bullet goes right through the
yes,
girls,
in between
them. Oh, it's like slow motion.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with Nami's cheeks, bro.
They need to just hire whoever the animation team was behind High School of the Dead, put them on One Piece.
Fam, that's crazy, honestly, bro. Probably. Oh my god. Yo, that's got everybody suddenly everybody's a One Piece fan. Suddenly on Egghead, everyone's like, yo, I'm a One Piece fan, bro. And then the profile pic is just like either Nami, Robin, or Bonnie. Speaks. I swear. Oh my god.
Yo, if it's Bonnie, that's crazy. They can't.
No, but that's the thing. That's the thing. No. Watchers only don't know, bro.
They're gonna be getting canceled every week.
It's gonna be hell, bro.
This is gonna be like another Mei situation where people are gonna have to have like the Gintama season 2 public apology where they're gonna be like, I did not know. Like,
I wasn't familiar with your game.
People are like, do they know? That's gonna be awful.
Oh my
Hopefully
god.
the animators in Japan do not go. Oh my god, when Bonnie is like wringing out her shirt, bro. We really
Oda
need
is
the
a villain
animators
for
in
that.
Japan.
Why did he do that?
We gotta
No,
check
this
his hard
is-
drive, bro.
This is crazy. This is crazy. So, oh my god. Okay, oh my god. I can't wait. We're gonna, and again, for everybody who doesn't know, we will be reacting to all of the episode every Saturday night. But yeah, so now for the next part, I wanted to we have three options. Either I go one by one with you guys and everybody decides where they want to put the stuff, or I put the stuff and we just randomize the sheets for everybody, or I'll let you guys put the stuff on your free time and then we post it up all on Twitter at some together, and we will just check like if stuff happens by the end of the year, we come back to it. So which one of the three options you guys prefer?
I like the randomized ones. I feel like that'd be fun to have the randomized ones, and then whoever gets a bingo, it's like we get a bingo. I will say though,
Ooh.
if Lucci actually gets Conquer's Hockey, and that's how we get a bingo, and that was like the final nail in the coffin.
Yo, I don't want to hear no more
Yokage?
Lucci slander from anybody.
Listen, bro.
Okay.
At that point, bro.
Lucci gotta
Alright.
be. I want Lucci to have fans like Mihawk though, who fight for him with their life.
Oh my god, bro. Mihawk stands are like, they're a different breed, honestly.
Yeah, they're
I'm
insane.
surprised sometimes.
Yeah.
I wish Kid had fans like that. Kid does have toxic fans. I saw that the one fan who attacked you, he made the one Kid fan.
Oh yeah. Oh
That
my
was
god.
crazy.
Bro,
Did you see that,
he
Chestnut?
called me names. I was like,
Bro.
fam, you do. I was like, fam, you do realize you're not Kid, right? Like they think they're the character themselves. I'm like, oh my god, I feel bad. Like,
I
how
think
sad is your life?
That's the danger with like linking yourself to a character that's like so
Oh
underrated.
yeah.
Because whenever they get attacked, you feel like you have to fight for them with your life. And like a character like that is gonna always get attacked because of who he is.
Exactly.
Like Kid is a victim character. So if you stand him, good luck. Like I used to be a Kid stan, and it was not fun.
I like Kid. Like, I'll do it. Honestly, there's like no character except for Nami that I'll really go to like bat for. But just because like people will say like really weird sexist stuff about Nami. That's the only reason why I do that.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna be honest, I'm the kind who normally like the only person I fight for is Buggy, but even then I don't scale him top one. Like in my heart he's top one, and I think when he will awaken he will shock people. But I never I never like actually like am serious go to war and be like, you know, Buggy is stronger than Blackbeard or a kind. Like I don't go to these crazy extent. But I love like also defending the underdogs. That's why I defend a lot the admirals, but I also stay like within like what my takes as well. Like I don't lie, but that's the thing. That's why sometimes I will be defending some people, and people will be like, "Why are you defending these people?" I'm like, because nobody's defending them, and I feel bad.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Lucci.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like we all have these type of characters.
so that. I mean, I like Lucci as a character. I think Lucci is a very fun character. I just don't think that he's as strong as people make him out to be. But also, like, listen, I never had that hate boner for Mihawk until I saw some Mihawk fans, though. Shout out to Mihawk fans, because y'all really be making people hate your character. Because now I'm just like, I was like, oh, Mihawk is pretty okay, and now I'm just like, yo, you know, there's actually a lot of things you can hate about Mihawk. And then I'm like, oh my god, Mihawk is actually not a very good character at all. So like through their like D-writing, yeah, bro, through their D-writing, I realized that like my basically like indifference to Mihawk was actually completely justified, and in fact I should hate him even more. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad that the Mihawk fans made me realize how bad of a character Mihawk is. It was truly an eye-opening experience.
It kills me how there are like literally One Piece fans who only it's like they got the Mihawk profile picture and they got like the Mihawk banner, and they only talk about Mihawk. It's like, do you even watch One Piece? Like, why is this the only thing you care about is Mihawk?
Bro, and he shows up like 3 times in the entire series.
Literally. Y'all think Dragon has the same kind of fans?
Honestly, like Dragon fans are just like meh. They're not like super. They're not as bad as Mihawk stands, but
yeah,
they're so pretty.
They're like, he's playing 3D chess, bro. Dragon does nothing. He's He's a strategist.
I'm gonna be honest, like me, I don't have any character I hate. I have one, Caribou. I just hate this man with a passion. I don't know why. He just gives me. He's a creepo. I don't like him. I do not hate, like, yeah. I don't, even if I shit on them, whatever. I don't hate Mihawk and Dragon. I personally don't like their fan base, but I just don't like the fact that they're not doing like much, or they're not been shown to have like as much feats as others. You know, these are the things I don't like. But I don't like. It's not like, oh, if I see Mihawk, I'm like, oh my god, I'm seeing Mihawk. You know, I don't care for that. I'm just like not a super fan or anything. But yeah, definitely the fan base doesn't help. Especially, I'm telling you, especially when you don't even do anything, you can come up here and say I love Sanji, and people will be like, you're a Zoro hater, which happened to me, by the way. So you know, so that's the biggest problem, is like, and then you tell them, no, I love Zoro, and they're like, you can't love Zoro, you're a Shanks fan, and I'm like, okay, like, let's end this conversation here. This is going nowhere. This is the problem of the community, honestly, and it's sad. I don't know if I generate, it's just going to like shuffle them alone. Give me a second. Let me try.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, it did shuffle them, because they're not. Yeah, it did shuffle them. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
This is Chestnuts one. We're going to download this for you.
Can I post it on Twitter?
Yeah, of course. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Absolutely.
Chestnut.
I'm gonna link the VOD of the stream after people go watch it.
Predictions.
Bro, people can watch it, and then all of a sudden, I'm just gonna get an influx of clipped tweets of me going off of Mihawk, and me and you are just
Completely out of
it's gonna be
context.
me. Yeah, me and Geo are gonna just be like saying like, yeah, Mihawk's mid, and people are gonna be like, this is why we shouldn't have people who skip Skypiea and women watch One Piece because of this type
Oh,
of
not
stuff.
the
And it's gonna be
combo.
like, "God
Oh my gosh.
That it's
damn, we're gonna be double teamed." You'll get all the big Twitter accounts, bro.
I just want to say that I received a $5 super chat from Jose. He says, so he may confirm that Buggy is bad fan, church gone LUL. So Caribou statue incoming, lol. It should arrive in 2 months. Also Foxy statue. I think that's for Chestnut. First of all, if you give me a Caribou statue, it will be lost randomly. and no, I love Buggy and I rep him for my life. I have a Buggy church role inside of my Discord, and we have a cult. I'm just saying.
There will be like a satanic summoning circle. If I ever get sent a Foxy statue, like there will be like true blood like spritzed on him, and he will be burned in the most demonic
like
way.
1,000.
Does Foxy even have statues?
Bro, so here's the thing. I actually don't hate any character. Like even like Mihawk and Dragon, I'm just very indifferent to them. I actually genuinely hate Foxy. Like that is the only character in One Piece that I genuinely cannot stand. I skipped Long Ring Long Land with my mom when I watched it. And every time
I can't lie.
It's so bad. That's the only arc where I'm like, it's not a real arc, bro. Like that's just a fake arc with nothing.
I think Oda's gonna try to justify it in the future with the Davy back fight thing, but other than that, I don't even see any significance.
So
I saw a really good theory that sorry, what were you saying? You go.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, I saw a really good theory that, so do y'all know how like everything on Long Ring Long Land was like super like elongated?
Yeah.
I saw a theory that Nika did that with his fruit because he like awakened and like just stretched everything up. Like the whole island is like, yeah.
I think I've heard this before.
Oda's gonna try to some way to justify that arc, and us not skipping it, and people not skipping it. Like actually, Long Land is pretty good.
All right.
Nah, bro.
That's what he's doing with Skypiea, Luffy.
No. Skypiea is good.
Bro, imagine. But okay, so it gave me already like randomized ones. So I'm going to just take the first one for Chestnut, second one for Geo, third one for me, and I'm going to send them to you guys. Sorry, almost done.
Alright, we're done.
Oh, wait, let me just put them in.
You're good. Everybody do a round of applause for Hime. She did a very good job this time. She didn't have any technical issues.
This was a great stream.
Well, thank you. I tried. Yo, we didn't have technical difficulties. This is like a first time. Yeah, you see, Geo.
I'm glad you can hear me.
This is because you were here. I'm telling you.
Honestly,
your
bro, the
influence.
fact that
my
we
good luck.
haven't had any audio issues is crazy.
Yeah, I remember I did it. I did a struggle. You know, I'm on my Discord from my phone, and I did a stream with. I don't know if you guys ever heard of One Piece University.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
yeah, with
yeah. We
Grace.
know them. We did some
I
stuff
did
with
a
them
stream with
too.
them like I want to say like last year, and for some reason my audio was so bad. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was my Wi-Fi, but I kept cutting out, cutting out, cutting out. So I'm glad this time it didn't happen.
Mm.
Yeah, this was good. We could hear you like you cut out like a little bit here and there, but nothing too
Mm-hmm.
major. So super W. Yo, Chibi Girls versus technical difficulties. 10,072 to 1. Comeback time is crazy.
You know, that's kind of crazy. Good job, Hime. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yo,
Also,
spicy chat. That evil laugh. Do I have an evil laugh?
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
Maybe I didn't hear it.
Bikini bottom is crazy. You need Shanks to help lend your Wi-Fi.
All
Geo
right.
face reveal when? I feel like Geo has done a face reveal.
Yeah, I have on my
Yeah.
channel.
If you, guys, okay, so this is what we wanna say. So, I
I'm a
put
secret.
I put every link that I know about Geo. I don't know if you have other social platform, but I put your YouTube and I put your Twitter. So they're inside of the description. You guys can click on his name. You gotta go to his channel, sub to him, and also you will be able to see his face reveal because he has a live inside of his YouTube channel that shows his face. And
Whoa!
yes, and same goes with Chestnut. She's also inside of the description. Follow her. Amazing theories, amazing videos overall. She talks about One Piece and other anime. The editing queen, everything. So I think like we're getting like to the end. So I'm going to let you both say wherever people can find you, your piece and everything. Go ahead, Chestnut first.
Hello, my name is the Chestnut Tanuki. You probably guys have never heard of me before. This is my first time ever speaking with Hime in my life, so it was wonderful to meet you. And then me and Geo do stuff all the time, so you know, me and Geo, the gang's all here.
Yeah, we're the chibi girls.
That is true. Yeah, me and Geo are the chibi girls. It's just crazy that we found this random girl straggling on the
This
side
random
of the road.
Canadian.
But this was super fun. Hopefully we can do more stuff with you, Geo, because this was very fun. Especially because you had some
100%.
spicy opinions. And also thank you, Hime, for letting me come on to your channel again. I feel like you don't really have a choice at this point, but it's nice to know that you still want me here.
Of course.
You guys can find me anywhere. Just type in my name. You'll find something.
Facts. And go ahead, Gio.
And you can find me on Twitter at Geo_W. I love One Piece. It's my favorite anime and manga. Nothing else matters besides One Piece. No other anime will ever be on the same level as One Piece in any level or facet ever imaginable. One Piece is the GOAT.
Except for the Attack on Titan, Geo.
Whoa, what is that?
The Attack on Titan arc. We didn't forget. Never forget. We'll never forget.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Traitor.
I have no recollection of these events. I've never watched Attack on Titan.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That was you're thinking of Levi Ackerman. I'm Geo.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, you guys heard them. You guys can find them inside of the description. And I want to say thank you for both of you. It was it was super fun. I cannot wait to see if somebody wins a bingo. If nobody wins a bingo, I'm gonna laugh. But otherwise, also anybody here, if you guys are interested, me and Chestnut have a Discord as well. It's inside of the description. And I think I want to try to also get, like, since I'm getting a lot inside of the Twitter community, I might also get some other of my mutual on Twitter on our podcast. I think it could be very interesting. I want to start doing more collaborations. You guys are amazing. You guys have amazing theories and takes. It would be very cool. So watch out for that. So that's why.
So you get one of those toxic Mihawk fans in here.
Oh God.
We should get one of them in here. Every time they have a good take, See, what we'll do is we'll play like strip poker. Every time we have a good take, Hime can like take off a piece of her clothing, and she'll like have to put on clothing. Like she'll be like in like a huge parka with like boots, and the Mihawk fan will go again, and she's like another scarf.
Yo, Chestnut be having the funniest game ever, bro. No. Like take off clothes every time Dragon does something this year. You're clothed the whole year. I'm joking.
Yeah, bro. You gotta start putting on stuff. You gotta like I said, like all of a sudden it's just gonna be like, not again. This is my 4th pair of shoes.
And also D with the 50, I don't know this currency. He says, my agenda, Chibi girls will apologize to Dragon. Listen, I am literally begging to see something happen, because at this point, like, he's getting uninteresting. Like, he was built up, and then if there's nothing that comes, it will be a bit hard to come back to like the same build up, if you see what I mean. That's why I hope that something happens, just for his character. But yeah, so I think I said my piece and everything. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, Dax top 30 that you guys are doing with.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. So as you guys can see, I pinned something in the chat. It's actually Daksake's stream that is gonna happen tonight at 7. And we are gonna be part of it. It's gonna be top 30. It's gonna be super cool. There's gonna be other guests. I'm not sure exactly who, but other One Piece YouTubers. So if you guys want to keep watching stuff tonight, go watch that. I'm going also to like probably promote it on my other socials. But yeah, it's gonna be very fun. Me and Chestnut have different top 30s, as you guys probably know. There's gonna be a lot of fighting. It's gonna be fun. But
hopefully y'all got Lucci in your top 30s.
Lucci is inside my top 30.
Right above Mihawk, bro. Right above Mihawk.
I love
Mihawk
it.
And then Lucci.
That's
so accurate.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. But yeah, so thank you guys again. Don't forget, it's all, you know, like don't take anything personally. This is fictional characters. We all love you guys, and we hope that you don't take things personally. So thank you again.
I hope you guys
and
take everything I say personally.
Oh god. But yeah, thank you again, guys. Have a nice day. We love you. Thank you.
Bye.